Also this morning, 13 people have been injured when to avoid their colleagues. I just want to say it's actually our Christmas lunch today later on, or not all.
How exciting!
Well, that'll be...
After a few glasses.
Find out how it went by seeing who turned...
Hey, as we know, Laura likes...
Much good morning. A&E doctors have told Good Morning Britain that they are deeply concerned about rising numbers of hospital admissions. The economy shrank slightly by 0.1% in October. That's according to the Office of National Statistics that's just been released in the last few minutes. It goes against what had been predicted. Economists had forecasted an expansion of 0.1%. It seems pubs, restaurants and retail all had a weak month. However, the economy still grew a little over the last 3 months as a whole. That's it. You're up to date. There, good morning. A&E doctors have told Good Morning Britain they are deeply concerned about rising numbers of hospital admissions, and they're urging the government to tackle the crisis as a priority. It comes after NHS England figures yesterday showed a 70% increase in those admissions because of seasonal flu, norovirus and RSV chest infections. Well, our correspondent Katie Rickett's out now. Just 15% of public electric vehicle charge points in England are in rural areas, according to a new report. The public spending watchdog, the National Audit Office, says ministers must prioritise putting EV charge points in the countryside and outside the south-east of England. It comes ahead of the unveiling of a new clean energy strategy by the government later today, which it says will bring down bills and offer energy security. Well, let's speak to Secretary Ed Miliband at 8:30 this morning about those issues. The head of NATO, a military alliance of countries, including the UK and the US, says the current security situation is the worst in his lifetime and it's time to shift to a wartime mindset. Shoppers across the UK are at more risk of being targeted with dangerous counterfeit goods at Christmas time. That's according to migrants who illegally crossed the US-Mexico border have told Good Morning Britain they're living in fear of being deported when Donald Trump takes office next month. The president-elect has said he will use the military to carry out the largest deportation operation in history. US authorities deporting migrants is nothing new. Former President Barack Obama oversaw more removals than any other president before him, a record Trump is hoping to break. Our North America correspondent Noel Phillips has this report. It's one of the hospitals, isn't it, under immense pressure at the moment. Great timing, is it, for the government to be told it's not doing enough to encourage people to drive electric cars on the day that it's releasing its new clean energy strategy?
Yes.
Dr. Amir is with us in the studio now with some key advice. Good morning to you. I mean, the trouble is everything off something at the moment, aren't they? Have you got some ways that people can protect themselves from these nasty bugs so they don't end up in A&E, putting more pressure on the system?
Yeah, diseases from infected people. For most difficulties, they can suffer from something called bronchiolitis with older adults, clean down surfaces where droplets can land as